I guess I'm still learning. Still learning my damn new equipment. So, we got a pretty busy day. We got a bunch of stuff going out. I'm still learning my equipment, apparently. I'm going to just try one thing real quick. It's going to pop. There we go. I was playing on internal mode. Mixing. So, yeah, a bunch of stuff going out, but it shouldn't be too long, and we might just do a little bit of a haul video since I still have not unloaded my car. So perhaps I will go grab some stuff and you can see what I picked up at the flea market 4 days ago. That's still in my car. Ugh. Yeah, it was a decent day of sales yesterday for the holiday. I can't really complain. Overall, weekend was not bad for Memorial Day weekend when a lot of people are out and about, including myself. So can't really complain there either. And I mean, not a terribly difficult shipping day either, truth be told. That's one of them. It is a little bit slower than usual, but, you know, I like to just, you know, blame all the customers for not having money instead of, you know, the way I run my business. What's up, Barbara? Not a slacker. Yesterday, I had to download and prep like 125 plus songs for this prom that I'm DJing tomorrow. And by the way, kids have schizophrenic and terrible taste in music. Mostly. Some of the stuff they picked was actually really good. I was surprised. Most of it was terrible. And then I got everything ready for the Whatnot auction tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m., right after the shipping. And I even got about $400 for the stuff listed. So not a slacker. Just busy with other stuff. Hello, Buster. Come on. Hi. He has been schizophrenic himself today, alternating between very lovey and sweet and an absolute terror. So, you know, cat. Hey, settle down. right? Yeah. There's another reseller channel. I'm not going to call out specifically. You guys can probably figure out who it is. Posted at least like 3 videos now talking about how sales are slow and it's because of the economy and customers don't have any money and the seller's feedback is terrible. 99.2 with several negatives and neutrals in the past, like 15 neutrals in the past 6 months. Their store is about 1/3 of the size of mine. And I've also heard them openly say that feedback doesn't matter. So, which is just essentially shows not much of a regard for customers and a lack of personal accountability and responsibility. But 3,000 to 5,000 people watch every upload, so it's okay. That's exactly the kind of messaging we want out in the reseller community. Yay! You found them. I'd like to say they always show up. They don't always show up. Although I had one that was not missing, but I had some difficulty finding this morning and I found it. So, hooray. Hurricane Ridge, look out, it's a chrome, there it is. So you guys all have some decent size stores out there. How many negative and neutral feedback do you have in the last 6 months? And do you address feedback, try to get it changed, try to fix problems, try to get it removed, try, do what it takes to deal with your customer issues when they come up? And do you think that feedback, positive or negative, affects your bottom line? Even 1 or 2. Nice. One negative, they revised it. Always try to fix it. Fair enough. None. Right? What's up, Amy? Facts. Right? I mean, yeah. And it's true. There's a lot of stores out there that benefit greatly from YouTube subs. I mean, probably the most obvious one, but it's somebody who I know actually cares about feedback and doing right by customers, Commonwealth Picker. But I'm not talking about Commonwealth Picker, or I wasn't earlier. But he's sort of, I feel like, got the not, I don't want to say the model, because he's taken bits and pieces from a lot of other places, but he's taken the right bits and the right pieces and put them together in the right way to really create a bit of a juggernaut in terms of a social media related business, right? So, but at the same time, he doesn't, he's not, disregarding the core of his business, which is eBay. I think that there are other channels that are trying to, in a way, mimic or follow some or parts of that model, but in doing so, also disregard the core part of their business, which is eBay. Do you think that 15 neutrals over 6 months would affect your business? Right? So if you've got 15 neutrals and negatives in a 6 month period, it's not really fair to be blaming the economy or customers who don't have money to spend in your store. That's on you, dude, or dudette, whoever that reseller might be. Uh-oh. We've reached the end of the labels. Let's get out the ones we got. I anticipated this, which is why that's over there. It's right there. This is the guy who wanted me to change the address on the order. Dude, my janky ass label dispenser roller shenanigans have actually been working pretty well for a while now. This is absolutely true. What's up, Justin? Hey, dude. That folk art you found. I tried to look up the artist. I could find nothing on him. That weird sun thing that you found. Do you know anything about that artist? Oh, crap. Nothing on it. Okay. Yeah, when I search for the artist, all that comes up is your video. Which is, I mean, it makes sense. It's folk art, right? So let's do this. Paste. Paste that. Save and continue. Yeah. Took it to the flea, no bites at 450. I mean, it's a weird piece, man. Like, not like it's unusual. You're gonna, yeah. I mean, I think that I don't think that the artist is going to be important at all in the listing. If you list it, that's going to be an interesting ship for sure. You're going to have to crate it like that radio. But I think it'll sell. Like, I think if you put it on eBay, it'll probably sell eventually. The problem is, until that point, you've got like, you know, a 200-pound paperweight sitting in your storage or your yard. Oh, you've found similar pieces? Wow, that's crazy. Nud Albert. Ah. Yep, that's it. Yep, that's it. That's got to be the explanation, that whoever put the name on it. It's weird though. I would have thought when searching for it, eBay would have done autocorrect, right? Like there's enough there of, I mean, he's got plenty of results here. It looks like his stuff goes for a lot of money. You're going to have to probably up the price there, Justin, by a lot. I see stuff listed in the thousands. Dude, you guys, check this out. this looks fairly similar in that it's got all those pieces. It's a terrible photo, but it's got all those little jaggedy pieces. This one's got hair on it. Yep, there's... Look for the signature. Probably wood burnt into it somewhere. Albert Nud style. I mean, even if a chunk fell off, I think you could probably double the price you're asking for it. All right. Hey, not now because postcards are done. Postcards are done. Say hello. Show the beans. Okay, you don't like that. There you go. Okay, that's all right. All right, this is not going to be sustainable, Buster. Unsustainable. All right, come on. Disengage. Disengage. All right, there we go. All right. Get some of this other stuff ready to go. Set you right there. Let's do this one first. My last one of these, the Exorcist dolls, with the
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
I bought these on Walgreens closeout like 2 years ago. So I got a better bag for this, don't I? Here's my clear bag. Sold for $16. I think I bought them for $2 a piece after on their Halloween closeout. And it was kind of funny because kind of like this last weekend, I didn't unload my car right away. So for about a week after I picked them up, something would jostle in the back of the car and one of them would trigger or two of them would trigger, which was hilarious. Nice, Steve. If you list it, they will sell. That's, it turns out there's customers who have money out there buying matchbooks. Who'd have thunk it? Can you believe it? I list some matchbook covers every now and then. Oh, of course he's going to New York. Without the box, I'm going to be underweight. So we're going to do it without the box. Yep, it's 15 ounces. So you go in the bag, Exorcist. Creepy Exorcist doll, and you can creep out the mailmen if they trigger you. I sold this thing for $25. It looked pretty much brand new when I bought it. It was in, say, a wireless shutter device. For Canon sub mini cameras. It was in the box of electronic stuff that I picked up at the garage sales a couple of weeks ago. It was basically a throw-in. So, and I've made probably at least $60-$70 off the throw-in. So. I have not touched the slot machine. My plan currently is to when I go to Nevada in August to sell it at a pawn shop. after I list a bunch of the tokens on eBay, which will get all my money back. All right, sold some slides again. I actually sold this lot once and it got returned because they said some of the photos were faded, blah, 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 blah. And so what I did was reduce the number of slides in the lot to account for whatever they didn't like and lower the price, and it sold again. So these were red, pink. I'm going to throw them in anyways. And we'll see. Hopefully they don't get returned. They're going to get a lot more than $150, so hopefully they're happy. And actually, I'm going to put a little note on them. It says, that they weren't counted in the 150. And there's an issue with some other ones from what I recall. These are not 35 millimeter. Also not counted in the 150. Shrink wrap fail. The rest of these look okay. Oh, there's some more of the red, pink ones. All right. That one looks okay. These look okay. Those look okay. Look okay. Free rubber bands. Those look okay. All right. Cool. Bunch of stuff just came in. One, two, three orders. Let's get out what we need to get out first. Cole's pattern. Vintage. Looks like vests. Sold for $7.95. I like that. We'll need this in a minute. Sold a cassette tape. Yellow Man live at Kilimanjaro. Raga. Sold for good money, I think. Sold for $11.95. Happy with that. touching on something. That corner. Oh my, yeah. All right. Let's do it this way. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Screw it. I'm over it. This later. Like this again. This is the most protected perceptive on the planet. Yeah. Double poly bubble bag, cardboard wrapped. All right, next item is weird. You are being a jerk, Buster. This is a Fusel hemoglobin scale. I don't know exactly what it is. It's for, I guess, measuring your hemoglobin rather. Like testing your level of blood. It's got all the testing in there. There's appears to be one little slip that's got some old blood on it. Just a weird item. This has been in the store for a couple of years now. It was actually one of the first things that I listed. And it finally sold for $10. Took an offer. Somebody made an offer and I was like, yep. As they say in poker, snap call. No thought. Just whatever happened, I was good with it. Just one of those things it's weird, and I knew eventually it would sell. It'd just take the right person eventually. Yeah, I've been selling old listings. It seems like a lot of my old listings this year have been selling more than they did last year. But I think part of that has to do with incorporating the end and sell similar process on a regular basis. It's keeping the weird shit fresh. Also old. This 7-day reducing diet from 1945. See if it's got any nuggets of wisdom here. Question: isn't it harmful to lose weight as quickly as this diet causes one to? Answer: no, absolutely not. It is true that there have been many vehement warnings against reducing. The reducing fad has been, or let us say it was once, severely condemned. However, all health authorities agree that slenderness brings better health and longer life, and that slenderness is the ideal body state. Therefore, sane and sound reducing measures are commendable. The loss of weight is not dangerous, but the method used to be. So, there's some interesting snapshot of the time. This is sold for $8. eBay does its thing every month. I don't know what you're talking about. You mean the relists the ended listings? Yes, but I do it before it hits the 30-day mark. So at least once every 30 days, all of my listings get a new listing bump. But it takes time. I mean, it takes I probably spend 2-3 hours a week doing it, but I feel like it's worth it. Nice. I think I only have like 2 boxes today, actually. It is a pretty easy shipping day. 1, 2. There's going to be a third box, but it's not out of my store. Sold these new old stock pocket knives for $24. Took an offer. I think these are just a little bit too long for this, right? Yeah, they might get in there. Let's call that good. Yeah, I do the sell similar on my oldest items, usually like a day or two before they're about to end. I'm sure you lose out on some people who shop by ending soonest, but I don't think there's a lot of people who shop ending soonest outside of auctions. I may be wrong. I don't know. That's just my hunch. Sold a vintage standard oil Central United States map, $6. Not bad, not amazing. I'll take it. Hey, look. Oh, it's not quite right. Use that. Nope, that's the garbage cardboard. Now we have I only need that much. Right about there. All right, sold a untested broken Xbox for $18.66. Does that fit in this thing? Totally will. All right, be right back. Grab some bum wrap. You're going to get it faster this way anyways. The new whatnot shipping change is actually pretty straightforward. So they simply add the weight to your previous shipments. So there's still a break for the customer, right? It's just not a flat $1 anymore. So it used to be a flat $1, or up until tomorrow, I guess it starts the other way. So let's say you sell something for 3 ounces, right? And then you sell something for 16 ounces. It used to be that you sell the thing for 3 ounces, and then the other thing was just $1 on top of that, no matter how much it weighed. Now you get charged for a 19-ounce shipment. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's just like combined shipping on eBay, right? And I don't think you screwed up. I just think you missed that particular train. There was definitely a benefit that helped sellers, but you're selling t-shirts. So there's buying 1 t-shirt is going to cost $5 shipping, and shipping 2 t-shirts will probably cost $8. Shipping 3 will probably also cost $8. Shipping 4 will probably cost $12. So or probably less than that even, probably like 10. So it's not the end of the world unless you sell heavy shit. I think the Funko guys will probably feel it more than anybody. Or, it depends. But for t-shirts, I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. Also, if you've got good t-shirts, that's a great place because there's very much a already built-in audience for that. I was watching OBX Picker the other day, and he was just selling they were just like regular old t-shirts, and they were selling, some were selling for $1, but some of them were selling for 15, 20, 50. It all depends on what you're selling. into a tree. Tree. Ooh, this is a good roll of the American Double Boy. Let's get the nice full bubbles. Ooh, floor candy. Come on. There. Hey. No, I have not. I will though. I have. We have to go grab. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 orders that came in. 3 of them are postcards. Shouldn't take too long. So, and then we'll do the show and tell portion. See you downstairs. Do I got these? 1, 2, no. All right, 1 second here before we do that. now. See you downstairs. All right. Got orders. A4. A. Alrighty. Save real quick. There's actually one other item upstairs that I need to grab. Out of the garage, but I'll do that when I'm grabbing stuff out of the car. Kill two birds, one stone. Since the item's going to UPS, there's no big rush. All right. See you upstairs. I almost forgot one of the things that has to go out today, so I'm glad I had to go back and grab some more. I had it written on my hand 2 days ago and I forgot it then. Okay, then sold a paperweight acrylic for the avionics team. 5 years consecutive awards. This is for the Boeing, what do you call it? B1 avionics team, which I bought. So I've actually bought from now 2 estates from the B1 avionics team here. And this sold for $10.36. then I sold a couple of weeks ago. Let's see here. Paid and shipped. Let's see if I can find it. This little guy. But I shipped the wrong bank. So I just told the customer, keep it, and I will send you the right one. Which I then proceeded to forget to do until now. Just trim this down a bit. It's all good. I made a mistake. The customer gets to keep both banks. I've been in communication with her about the error. I apologized. I'm making it right. And I won't get negative feedback, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's always that chance, but made the effort. All right, let me get this stuff out, and then we'll do our show and tell. Excuse me, please. I will be back in a few minutes. Entertain yourselves. Should only be a few minutes. Give me like maybe 5. We'll see. All right. Oof. Just sort of randomly grabbing stuff, but I'll show this thing first. So this is guy was asking 20. I said 15. We went to the middle. So or I said 10. We went to 15. And this is a 1940s. This is everything. That's 5 binders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 binders. And it's this person's entire military service record through World War II. And it's got loads of ephemera in here, photographs. This is his selective service card. Letters home. Like all the correspondence while he was at war. I'm going to probably read through this before I do anything with it, but this binder, this is older. This is 1913 Congregational Church. So this is going to be World War I era. 25 years American Legion. So this is probably his father's. Here is a Shelley Oil Company, El Dorado, Kansas. This is looks like a college application letter from dated 1925. Letters from Westwood, California. Typewritten 1927. Letter home on Imperial Hotel letterhead. 1937. And then looks like we've got Oregon Shakespeare Festival program. Seen better days. Probably some cool advertising in here. Some more of these photos. Yeah, mounted folder photos. A few of those. I haven't even really looked through this. I just pulled it out, started looking through it, and saw some of the military stuff, and I'm like, price is right, I'll get it. Some more photographs. This one, military. Field Artillery School Certificate, 1943. More letters home. All during the war. Up until 1945. So yeah, pretty cool archive. Most likely, I might end up pulling out a couple of pieces that might be good on their own. But odds are I'll probably sell it as an archive. I mean, there's definitely like military correspondence in here, War Department stuff. Here's the rules at the Selective Service Oregon State Headquarters. More letters home. Railway Express ticket. That'll probably get pulled out most likely. So that was kind of cool for $15. Like I'll probably keep it together as a full archive. And I've sold stuff like this before, and it does really well. I mean, you guys saw I sold that itty bitty pocket diary from a guy who fixed boats, not even in the war, but during the war for $200. So I think I can probably make minimum 200 on that. So you guys saw these nutcrackers that I sold last year, although this one I've not seen before. It's got the screw down with the ship's wheel. So we'll save that for Christmas, and that'll do well. These are from the last place that Cameron and I went to. You guys are going to see video on this place. Brand new Chevy Impala Revell snap type models, sealed in the plastic. These are from 1992. I want to say 1996. So brand new models. This is the sale that Cameron cleaned up at. Honestly, Cameron did a lot better at the sale than I did. Maisto Ford F-150 pickup with the die-cast with the KB Toys sticker still on it. This was cool, and this I haven't even looked up. This is a 60s model, and I'm going to pull up Worth Point here and see what's up. AMT. There's one 25, 42, 31, 150. Oh, this is newer, 2012. Mine is older, much older, and it is put together, so that's going to hurt it a little bit. I've got to clean off the box a bit, but it's in pretty good condition. And models like this, I've always done pretty good with, put together or not. Atlanta 96 Coca-Cola truck, die cast. This is just a Coca-Cola piece. This was the stuff, we got all this stuff for freaking insane money. So cheap. 1995 Hot Wheels. What is this even? Number 10 model of 12. Let's see if I can find it real quick. '95 model series, the Ferrari 355. Someone's got one up at 15. Let's see if there's any sold. Like $5 each, probably. So yeah, $5 each, which is just fine, because this is like barely, this isn't even 1% of what I got there. And Cameron, you'll have to watch his videos. Like I'm not going to show everything because I don't want to ruin the video, but yeah, it was a lot of this kind of stuff. This is a photo finish series. It's got some damage on the back. 1994. Road Champs F-150 flare side. Remember the flare side? All the rage. This is from what year? 1995. So Road Champs, I got a bunch of Road Champs. And that's everything I brought in. That's like I said, this is like 1% maybe. But I have to get this other thing wrapped up, which sold out of the other store. It's this antique black and white blended Scotch whiskey crate. This has been in the store for a long time. Not my store, the other store. But it came in a lot. And that lot has long since been paid for. I am a little surprised it took this long to sell, but you know what? All good. So we are and we'll do more show and tell in later days. Because it's 10 o'clock. I've still got to go to the UPS store, and then I got a bunch of other stuff to do today. Ah, mother. Somebody's going to want to use this is probably going to use this as a decor piece. I would think probably in a bar or something like that. Could be a man cave item. That ain't gonna fit it. We're gonna have to do a Frankenbox. Right? Pretty sure. It's close. But it ain't perfect. Come on, Flappy. All right. That'll survive. I know for sure, though, they didn't charge enough for shipping. Or she didn't charge enough for shipping. Only charged $20. That's going to be more than $20 for sure. 20 by 13 by 14. $31.74. And it looks like some postcards came in, but I am not going to do those now. Those will happen tomorrow's show. So, guess what, everybody? That means there's going to be a tomorrow show. We'll be back then. So, thank you all for watching. We've come to the end of yet another shipping adventure. Hello, Ainsley. But we'll be back tomorrow to ship at least 4 orders. And then we're going to go into a Whatnot auction at 10:30 Pacific time. There is a preview up on Whatnot. There are a bunch of... I'll be doing a bunch of random pulls again. And that's been a lot of fun. But also there's some more curated lots. And I try to keep them relatively small, 20, 30, 40 at the most for most of them. So we can move pretty quickly through them. And that's going to be it for today. So hope everybody has a great day. We will catch you all on the flip. Bye.